Hey, what's up, Dream Team? Happy Saturday. Happy, post-conference. So much news this week. This is our last day in Virginia Beach. We fly home tomorrow. So next week, I will be on. We're trying to get all the announcements in one place. They're loading everything in the virtual office. And then we still have the keynote speaker coming on Wednesday, Michelle Poehler. She's going to be, at every conference, there's the keynote speaker. So we still have her Wednesday night, which is super exciting. First, I have struggled to come on with words about my award. And I just wanted to come on and say thank you all so much. The team, I know that there were leaders for the True Colors Award for 2020. I still am struggling, of course I knew beforehand that I was the winner, but watching the videos and then people reaching to me afterwards and sending me the videos that they submitted that didn't get to be played, it's definitely had me in probably the most humble place I have ever felt or been. So I wanted to make sure you guys know that I think that is such a team honor. Like the Dream Team is the True Colors Award. Like you guys all represent that and get to have that, as something, as our family, as our culture. And what I would love and hope is to keep that award in our family here. Some leader, we have so many huge, leaders, and I think it's senior directors and up get to vote and get to have that, it's just a second year. But I would love to be able to keep that award in this family. And that is all about the culture, being authentic and doing the right thing. And I think that's something I feel that should come naturally, but I know it doesn't. So I know it's the weekend. I know we're about to go eat and enjoy our last night here in Virginia Beach, which was actually really fun. But while I was blow drying my hair, I was thinking, because I have been in some messages and stuff, last year after conference, that August was probably, I was number 3 for personally sponsored this year. That was a huge honor for me as well, because all years prior, what I've been recognized for conference has been my rank. So being an enroller, I've told you guys from always that I was not came into this as a rock star recruiter. That was never my strong point, not, especially not my first year, in second year. So being recognized as the top enroller for the company, it was a process of doing things learned. But the biggest thing was being super consistent. You guys, we literally have days of training just here on the Dream Team about sponsoring. We had other top enrollers, Ariella, Sarah Jaffries, Kelly Mack. You guys have top enrollers on this team that have done training. So if you just go to the files, go to the videos, watch and implement regularly, you guys have it there. But now we have the awesome trainings in the VO too. So look, there's Ariella right there. So it's really about, consistency and stuff. But like what I was saying, last month after conference, because our conference was in August in Orlando, was my biggest month. And if you are not using this conference and the incentives and news to follow up with people, you are doing yourself a disservice. You guys are all on fire. You guys are super motivated. We have so many different ways that you can, of course we were using pre-conference to get people excited and signing up. And I did get 2 people that way, but now the biggest thing when I'm saying, that we got to see the fall strips, the video is in the back office until August, until the beginning of August. So if they can sign up, they can watch and see all the news. It's really about following up. Listen, the Punta Cana retreat. So this is for you guys too. But people, when they sign on as a new stylist, or if you are a BQ stylist right now, or a senior stylist or a team leader, you are at the perfect place to earn that trip, because you get 3 points for every rank that you promote, after team leader. So obviously it's a lot harder for me as a Ruby National executive to promote, because that's huge. But if you sign up and you become a team leader, like, you get 3 points. So using that, there's no rank requirement to get that trip. So we have you guys have 6.5 months to enroll 4 people that BQ, and then just sell your butts off. So what I'm telling people is, listen, like, the last 2 years you had to be a certain rank. You don't have to do that. We can get you in now. You can start right now, and let's run to Punta Cana together. This would be my 3rd trip, and I am definitely motivated to go. Obviously, we all want a freaking nice Caribbean vacation after this, and we're still waiting on the Cancun trip. But like, messaging people, like, I actually posted in my stories who wants to go for free, and yes, I put like yes or like no, I like to pay for my vacations, and I had people say yes that are not Color Street stylists. And just being able to reach out to them. Will they sign up this month? Maybe not. But now I have added someone to my follow-up. When you guys know, like, we talk about follow-up so much, there's a follow-up worksheet in the files. So now you've had someone. Or, hey, let me add, if you're interested, let me add you to this group. You have all the details here, and that's our join group, or, whatever join group you choose to use. And then you're making sure you follow up with them. The hustle for the holidays, that is 10 free holiday strips. Again, that is something you can reach out to people and tell them about. That morning when we launched the 5 stylist lab strips, I reached people out and told them about that. So you can use so many of the different announcements, whatever, pick one. Free strips, Punta Cana, if they do that hustle for the holidays and they're brand new, they can get that jumpstart credit. They get the $10 product credit. They get 10 free strips in the holidays. There's so much different. Amanda, it's actually one of the little stickers up there, and you can just do a poll. You guys, I've gotten so many different leads from using my stories on Facebook, of people that may have never commented on my posts before. But ultimately, and I don't know how many times I can say this, but of course, you meet new people through parties. I've been talking about that. Actually, we were talking with Gerard, some of like my big rock star stylists this year. I've met them through them being invited to a party that my host had. I didn't even know them to begin with. So definitely always focusing, like, I don't even look at parties as like a place to get sales. I look at parties as a place to meet people. I literally, of course, I would love sales, but let me network, let me meet your friends, let me meet your people. I befriend them, I say hi, like, let me just get those people. That's how I meet, that's because it's always going to be about like meeting new people, seeing who's a little bit interested. But right now, you guys need to be screaming from the rooftops these amazing incentives that Color Street has released. Anything new, dude, we're adding PayPal. I know I am more likely to buy something that I can check out with PayPal to where I don't have to get my card than not. And that's even super exciting. You can do anything, like new app updates, new training. There's so many different things that you guys can literally be screaming from the rooftops right now about why this is the place to be. This is the place to be. And Jerry's reminding me that dinner is the place to be right now. So, but look, I ate ice cream earlier. My tongue's still blue. He said my lips were blue and teeth were blue and everything. So they didn't give an exact date, Laura. They've been working on it for a while. I think they said fall. So in fall. And then, of course, we're getting things right. But still, we're on the brink of an international launch. Of course, I would not focus on an international launch. For one, it's against PMP to market to different companies. But two, we have so many people here, you need to sign up still. You can't even sign up anyone in different countries. So like, don't even like think about that. But I do use it as a way to sign up people here by telling them like, let's get you signed up and, you know, all set up before we launch international. So you can be that person. So like, am I focused on Canada or people I know in Canada? No, not at all. Like, what would that help me right now? Like, how would that help my business today? It would not. But I do use that as another recruiting tool, and they did mention that. So I'm thinking of that. Like, we still have so many people here in this country, obviously, that need to, you know, be in this opportunity or hostess or, you know, buying. I always say, like, I always like, you know, customers, hostess, stylist. Like, that's how I try to do it. But yes, and Ariel said it perfect. The day you plant the seed is not the day that the fruit grows. That is so, so important. We all, you know, it's all about watering that seed, doing the work, you know, giving it some love. Some people take a lot longer, and it's a lot of times it's a confidence thing and a not being sure thing. So sharing the resources that we offer from the company and on this team is, you know, a way to do it. Show them that you're going to link arms with them. And listen, you know, as a sponsor, it's not your job to do this for people. Obviously, like that's never anyone's job, but you need to be showing them the resources, you know, and helping them out. And we have the resources here. It's, you know, it's always everyone's, you know, it's their own, you know, if they decide to do it or not, but it's here. I say that, like, we literally have you watched the hours of videos? Have you done that yet? Have you watched them twice? Have you watched them 3 times? Have you taken notes? Like, you can see who's, you know, following the things and stuff. Like, we all have so many free, you know, because you guys have already signed up, free resources here in the Dream Team. And it's not about recreating the wheel or making anyone do anything super crazy. Like, we're a party plan company. It's literally about selling and party. So you do not have to do anything crazy or fancy or spend like $1 million on a coach and all this different branding when you started. You literally just, you know, you have the samples, you have parties, and that's how it works. We have mock parties. There's so many different mock parties from the company and us, like in different, not the company, but other places and other teams in the company and here. So that's another, you know, no one should be like, I don't know how to do a party. And especially if you've been here for a while. I get like if you're brand new and you don't know how, but like if you've been here over 2 weeks, you should like know the resources because it's there. You know, we have so many. And in the VO, ultimately you could sign someone up and be like, hey, do all the trainings in the app. I will follow up with you in 3 days, because it is laid out. It's laid out. We do that. It's like the way to have a successful team and be a successful leader is make sure that you have duplicatable systems that someone with no type of like past history, education can do. Lindsay, just type in mock nail bar in the search, and there's some in the files too. So that's the thing, like making sure there's simple systems. We're not overwhelming people. That's why me and Michelle are working on getting that website so people don't have to be in like a million different team pages. Like the boot camp, just like knocking those out. But like having these simple systems, you guys, like it doesn't need. And I'm so guilty at this. I'm like, wait, let me overthink this. It doesn't need to be that hard. And you guys have so many more resources than when I signed up. I can tell you that right now. Like, we didn't have any of this. And we had we had a really janky website too. So, just like that's what I was thinking though, literally, because it takes me like 17 hours to blow dry my hair sometimes. And I was just like, everyone needs to be using this excitement from conference and these incentives to be reaching out to people. Who wants to go to Punta Cana? Just say that. Just say that in your stories. Just say that to someone you know that you talk to, or like, oh my gosh, like if you're out somewhere and you're like, gosh, I cannot wait for this. I have a trip planned to Punta Cana, and they're like, what? And you're like, yeah, actually, like it's going to be free. Something like that, you guys. Like it's just being yourself, being yourself, using the systems that are already laid out for you, is what comes. And then like, just, you know, being a good person and stuff like that. So, all right, you guys have a great weekend. I cannot wait to hear Michelle Polar on Wednesday. Thanks again so much, you guys, for cheering me on for the award. That is definitely a dream team award. True Colors will definitely keep it here in the family. That's what I would love to see, because we have it like through all the leaders. Like they've so like followed like the, you know, like my vision for this team as far as like the culture, authenticity, and stuff like that. So you guys have a great weekend. I will talk to you soon. Bye.